back in the kitchen with our favorite Chef Oliver. He is going to be making some mostly vegetarian chili today. As you can see, we have a lot of garlic powder going down in our pan. An important thing when dealing with chili is spices. You're going to want to get a lot of that in there. So let's see what he's got going on here. Here we see some coughed on paprika and a little bit of sneezes going in there. This is going to be delicious. Get a little bit more garlic powder going down in there because that is a good garlicky taste. You're going to want to season your vegetables with garlic powder as well before putting those in there. And yeah, just get that garlic powder in there. It's super, super tasty stuff. So make sure you get a lot of that for your mostly vegetarian chili. I would just like to point out that the mostly part comes from the fact that we are using chicken broth. Other than that, it's mostly vegetarian. So he is putting a little paprika on those vegetables as well. Once Chef Oliver makes his way through these spices, then we'll find out exactly what else is going to go in our vegetarian chili today. Back with Chef Oliver, he's still working on spices a little bit. We got through the cayenne pepper, the paprika, the garlic powder, and the cumin, and now we're just moving on to some regular old salt and pepper. All that good stuff. It's important to get all of your basics in there before you move on to the more hearty components, like your chicken broth here. You can see that some of that is going to go right down in your vegetables. Very important. It's good to get your vegetables nice and soggy before you throw them into your chili. And here you can see some beans going in there. We have, what's he using? We have some kidney beans going in there. Yeah, and it's important to get that bean right in there. You're going to want that to be a big part of your vegetarian chili. And all the spices that you put in your pot, you're going to want to use to crush your vegetables. And now we take our beans and mix those right in with our veggies. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, let's get a close-up of that. That's looking really good right there. And then you're going to want to put some of those beans in your pot as well. It's important to separate the beans. You don't want to throw them all into the same compartment because that'll just crowd things, and nobody wants that. Once your beans are empty, you're going to want to pick up your pepper and sprinkle a little bit of that in there because we did not put enough cayenne pepper in there initially. We can see Chef Oliver going back for some more spices here.
Blue, 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 blue.
Very opinionated about his spices. Back with some more pepper here with Chef Oliver in Oliver's kitchen, making that vegetarian, mostly vegetarian chili, which is a great way to warm up in this cold winter weather. Getting some salt right down into those beans and vegetables, and that seasoning that we saw him coat those veggies with earlier. Smush those spices together, and debate what you want to do with them. Maybe you want to add some more, maybe you don't. That's an optional thing. And you can see Chef Oliver dumping his beans and seasonings out because apparently there was just too much beans in there, which is fine. You have a lot of leftover beans for your chili right here. Chef Oliver, do you have anything you would like to say to your fans? Uh-huh. He's going for the pepper now, an important part of vegetarian chili. It's good to add a bunch of vegetables. Feel free to add them delicately. And if you notice that there's too many beans, feel free to take some out. There's no shame in dumping them on the countertop if you feel that there are too many beans. But you know, if you decide at a later date that you maybe took one too many beans out, you can just put another one back in. That's the beauty of cooking, folks. Get a little bit more salt going down into our bean and vegetable mixture here. And now we're going to get a little bit more pepper. Good job, Chef Oliver. That looks beautiful. Chef Oliver moving on to some different kinds of beans. We have some lovely what kind of beans? Chili beans? Oh, nope, those are the beans he already used. Now we have some lovely kidney beans going down into our bean mixture here. Oh my goodness, that looks good. Oh, and there's some more beans going down into the pot over here. That is going to be tasty. Beans are a great source of fiber and a great source of protein as well, especially for the vegetarian chili that we're making here today. You're not going to miss that meat at all because those beans are going to be very filling. We have two different kinds of beans, the previously mentioned chili beans and the kidney beans. And now you're going to want to take all that stuff and dump it right on your countertop. It's not really necessary to make sure it gets in the pan. It's totally optional because you can always just put that one piece in there that you want. Make sure that gets right in there, actually. You're going to want to put that green bean in your empty canister. That is a superstition that most chefs follow that encourages great cooking success in the future. Don't forget to place your salt in there as well as added luck. And crush that green bean down with the butt of your salt. Don't forget to dump your beans wherever you choose. There's no right or wrong answer here. Put your salt back in there. That's actually super good luck. Some people throw salt over their shoulders. Some people put salt in empty cans of kidney beans. It's a cultural thing, depending on where you come from. Well, in the time it took me to assist Chef Oliver as his sous chef in getting all of the ingredients that he had previously placed on the granite countertop into his pan, he did utilize his tomato sauce, or his tomato paste and crushed tomatoes. As you can see here, you're going to want to just set that right on your counter. And don't forget to flavor everything that you have in your pot with a giant onion. Feel free to taste the onion, just to make sure it's fresh. Oliver, is that a fresh onion, would you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. And then take your onion and put it right in your mouth. It's important to make sure on multiple occasions that you have a fresh onion because an unfresh onion is just nasty. And it's going to ruin your vegetarian chili. Curious things going on in Oliver's kitchen today. You can see him reaching for a bean and placing it on the counter. It's a good spot for that bean to be. We have a piece of our red pepper here, and that's going to go right into this empty container of beans. And then we're going to take our chili, the contents of that, and we're just going to set that right there. It's a great place for it. Don't forget to throw your onion on the floor and remove any vegetables that you don't want to be a part of your vegetarian chili. Chef Oliver is a little vocal today on Oliver's Kitchen. Just panning in for a close-up. We can see he's still pulling some of those green beans out. He apparently does not want green beans to be a part of his vegetarian chili. Chef Oliver, are you all done with your vegetarian chili? Okay. Do you think that we should put it on the stove and cook it? Okay. Well, this is Chef Oliver from the Errant Parent in Oliver's Kitchen, finishing up his vegetarian, mostly vegetarian, chili for us to enjoy during this cold holiday season. Nothing's going to warm our belly more than that. So we're going to pop that on the stove, boil that for a while, and we'll be back for a taste test as soon as that's done. As you can see, we're just cleaning up here while our chili cooks. Chef Oliver is very helpful at cleaning up. Cleaning is a very important part of cooking. Right, Chef Oliver? Great job. Let's go check on our vegetarian chili and see if that's ready, huh? All right, I am here with Chef Oliver, so we can try this delicious creation, his vegetarian chili. He's going to mix it up for us a little bit, and then he's going to give his mom a bite. Oliver, you want to give me a bite of your chili? Give me a bite. It's good to mix it up.
Mama.
Oh, you can really taste the chili powder, I'll tell you that much. Who doesn't like a good kick in their chili, though? So delicious. You are going to want to make this to warm you up during your holiday season, that's for sure. It definitely...
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll definitely warm you up. My mouth is on fire, as a matter of fact. Thank you. Well, this is Mackenzie Austin and Oliver from Oliver's Kitchen. Oh, God. Signing off. Thank you. From the Errant Parent. Have a great, have a great rest of your day. And happy erranting to you.